Ayo, welcome back. I was pondering about this, as I usually do in this chair, about this topic, but is social media creating more broken people now so more than ever in human history? And honestly, I'm going to say yes, because it is almost so profound what social media has done to the human psyche and society that I honestly think it is for the worst. And it leads to a lot of broken people where they want to find whatever, there'd be sugar daddy, money for men, women wanting this, men wanting that. All these topics just come up, and this has happened in the past, but now with social media, I almost see this shit on a huge magnifying level, and I'm like, wow, just wow, blows me away. I'm utterly speechless. Some are like, all right, just looking for my cash daddy, looking for my, don't want anything serious, casual. And then you ask someone if it's casual, and they're like, well, I just want friends. Why didn't you say that in your bio? Why are so many broken people on dating apps? Maybe I'm a broken person too. Can't rule that out, right? Never said I was perfect. But shit, half the people I see on there, way worse state. And their psyche and how they treat others is inexcusable. And I think through social media, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, I'm going to say Instagram and TikTok, those two are the worst. I used to really like Instagram back when I got it in 2013. I was in high school as a freshman. If I knew Instagram was going to be like this in 2025 and it's just plagued with TikTok algorithm type shorts, I would blow my brains out. Half the time I almost have to stop myself from getting into a rabbit hole of doing YouTube shorts, um, Instagram shorts, reels, whatever you want to call that crap. Just, it's not good for the brain. And half the time people sharing horrible advice on there. Horrible. Especially when it comes to relationships, since I'm single, and that's why I want to learn more about it. It's okay. I was like, how do I be a better guy? How do I do this? Da da da. And you just see some really bad advice out there, just like, what? And it's popular, it gets views, and then you see comments of people just parroting the same crap, and it's just leading to more broken people, broken relationships, broken family, broken community. Just everything is more broken now than ever. It's not to say everyone out there is bad, but I think on average, you just kind of see the demographic of people that rely on the internet. I've debated about deleting certain stuff like my Instagram, um, just other things, but I haven't pulled the trigger. It's like part of my inner psyche is like, I can't let this go. I'm not going to know what others are up to. I've muted everyone I follow story, and I don't scroll my feed. So Instagram, I only check for my DMs, and it's usually just my friends sending me reels, and it goes on forever. I'm like, is this it? Is this all that we're going to talk about or have any sort of communication is through silly reels? I like them occasionally, but if that's the only thing we got going on, damn, it gets kind of annoying. Luckily with those people, I play like video games with them and we chat on a mic, voice to voice, some sort of like human interaction. But man, circling back to dating, some people, they'll just be aggro, aggressive from the start on something as simple as, hey, how are you? I like this. Or, oh, I like the way you dressed yourself. Your style is cool. And they'll be like, cool, thanks, whatever. I'm like, why are you on here, man? Why are you on here? You sound depressed. You sound like you're low vibrational energy. And maybe I'm doing this to myself. I could always just stop using them. That's always a thing. But it says dating apps are the most popular way of people meeting. So I know other people out there, not just me, are using these things and maybe encountering the same things. So I feel like it's my service to share my experiences and maybe guide people from not using this crap, or at least know what you're getting yourself into, because it is a pile of shit, pile of broken, inconsiderate individuals, men and women. Men's perspective, you could see a bunch of girls' videos. I don't need to go into that, but I think with men simping and just being horny dogs and just like not having any integrity affects how I communicate with women, because they end up being more broken from these horrible interactions. And by the time I come across them, they're just, they're not kind anymore, or they, not saying like people need to owe me shit, but like, what happened to the golden rule? Like, is that gone now? Did that evaporate in 2009? Like, I don't see the golden rule enforced anymore at all. What the fuck? Like, come on now. It is getting insane out here. I just hear horrible stories after horrible, and I can't blame guys just checking out. We don't have a biological clock. We can shoot ammo until our, like, Robert De Niro age. He had a kid at like 80. Okay? I don't want to have a kid at 80 because I want to live most of my life with him still around. So maybe 30s, 40s, 50s at the latest. God forbid. I don't know if I, because life gets a lot different when as you get older and people start having families and moving on. But just how it is now, don't know if there's going to be a new dating app out, or if like more people are going to meet in third party locations besides bars. Do I need to join clubs? A lot of things circle in my head, but this is just, wow. A lot of broken people out there. And I don't think this is getting better anytime soon. And there's been some hopeful content creators out there. I forgot this girl's name. I stumbled upon her channel, and she's like, how to be more of a romantic and find more meaning in people. And she brought up a really interesting point of how talking back and forward with someone for like days on end, like, is almost a waste of time, because if you're going to be interested in this person, why not just take them in as they truly are right now in the present, and just experience them like that, and then through time you'll get to know them more and more. This, like, I was talking with a girl and we would exchange like details about ourselves. I shared her about my dog Goldie and other tough topics. She shared it. Thought we had a connection, and we didn't even get to a date, and it's over. And I'm like, why did I even care to share that stuff? Just set up the date, see if they're interested. Boom. I could have saved myself so much more time. Like, texting is such a waste of time with women now. They just, it's either because they're talking to a good amount of men, or just social media, DMs, a lot of dudes out there being thirsty. Like, I'm just thrown in the mix. How do you filter me out where I'm like not going to come with that thirsty energy being like, oh, you're a goddess, babe. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you're so hot. Like, it's so dehumanizing. Like, I ain't going to put you on a pedestal. We're people at the end of the day. I'm just trying to find connection. I'm not trying to suck up to you and stroke your ego, okay? Because no one's going to do that for me, so why would I do that for you? Because we should have self-respect for each other, or ourselves, is what I was trying to say there. But also respecting each other. But it's hard to come across that nowadays, because everyone's just broken in one way or another, where they want to close off their heart to other people, more introverted, living more chronically online. All these things come together from social media to where I'm like, it is affecting me on a day-to-day life, and I'm just trying to find some answers. Or at least vent a bit, share my experiences, and see who responds. Love reading the comments. It's always interesting to see what kind of people like my content, what kind of judgments are made in like a small video where you only have like a 10-minute clip of me sharing myself. Like, we won't truly understand each other but you can get a glimpse into how I'm thinking through these videos. And hopefully it's providing value to you. Because at the end of the day, I truly do enjoy making content like this since it just comes from up here in my thoughts. And I try not to use too much outside information because I want to think for myself at the end of the day. I think we should all start trying to be more thinking for ourselves because social media and other content out there can really influence how you think as a free thinker. And I think that's kind of sad. We should have more conversations like this, talk about tough topics. And for all my single people out there, if you're watching this, thanks for watching. You're not alone. And anyone who's in a relationship, you're cool too. I know you probably have your own pros and cons that I don't really truly understand. And, there's always going to be pros and cons to everything in life. So, anywho, spring just started around in California. It was beautiful today. 71 degrees, winds blowing. It's a good time to be alive today. And hence why I sat down and recorded out here. Doesn't get better than this. Anywho, have a good rest of your day. Thanks for watching as always. Catch you in the next video. Peace.